Hello, welcome back to the channel Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Canbase. So this one is the match preview as we play Arsenal, 4:30 kickoff tomorrow. So let's get on with it, shall we? Okay, so last season, 2 games, 2-2 draws. But to be fair, by the time Arsenal came to our place, we'd already won the league, and we were the champions. So interesting one, this one for me. We've not beaten them in 6, have we? So we need to get a result in this game. We need to get the 3 points, just before the international break. It's to get 9 points out of 3 games when we've not been firing on all cylinders, to put it mildly. Would be sort of like kicking the teeth for Arsenal, because that would mean that they would be 3 points behind us at this early stage, and the champions, would have laid down a marker for this game. Going by our last 2 performances, this could be a crazy game. We are conceding needless goals. They've got a decent enough defence, but we have a better attacking options up front for us. And so yeah, I'm expecting. Obviously, the Anfield crowd will be up for it. Virgil van Dijk has mentioned that in the matchday programme, that he will be wanting the help, and the teammates will be wanting the help again from the stands, and we need to get behind them. Look, Arsenal have always scored first against us recently, and then we're having to play catch up. It's not what I would like us to be doing. I'd like us to score first and take control of the game. I mean, there's new faces on both sides that have come in, but the patterns of play for the 2 teams are going to be very similar. And yeah, so like I say, we're due a win, and it sets down the marker for me, and it'll just remind Arsenal and the rest of the Premier League that we're here to defend our title. Arsenal have not won at Anfield for 13 years, and we want to keep that record intact, especially for the game. As I said, we've not really been at it in our first 2 games. Yeah, we won 4-2 at home against Bournemouth, but it was a bit of a struggle after they got it back to 2-2, and then Newcastle, we weren't at it, were we? And yet somehow we managed to get a 3-2 win, and it's the 3 points that matters, and the performance were forgotten about, really. But if you look at Arsenal's first 2 games, they were lucky against Man United. I thought they scored from a set piece, and Leeds came to their place, and Leeds were piss poor, really, if I'm honest with you. But even so, Arsenal had to rely on their set pieces. So, and once they got a couple of the goals like that, Leeds just faded away. And yeah, I mean, I know it was 5-0, but I just wasn't impressed with Arsenal. Playing the way they were doing. So to this game, we know what Arsenal are going to be about. They're going to be looking at set pieces against us. they're going to exploit that. Onslaught has mentioned in the press conference about they're a very good team. One of their strengths is about the set pieces. He made that abundantly clear. He also made that abundantly clear that was our weakest point, which he admitted to, and I liked his honesty there. It's certainly true, and I'm hoping that he's been addressing that since Monday's game, because we certainly need to get that sorted out from our game. As I said, there's going to be new faces on both sides, and for the teams, our team, we're we're going to be we will go strong, but I mean we are a strong team anyway. But just touch on Arsenal's team. They've got Saka out, Jesus, Havertz, Odegaard looks like he will be playing from his shoulder injury. I expect Eze and Martinelli to be in for Arsenal, and we need to be on it, really on it against them. I'd like us to come out from the first whistle to dominate the performance. Yes, it's going to be tough for the Reds, and these games are always, but it is Anfield, and that's got to be our plus, that the game is being played at Anfield before the international break. So yeah, that'll be Arsenal's team. Arteta will be doing his theatricals on the touchline. The ref needs to rein that in, as far as I'm concerned. Stay in your box. Don't come out the technical area. So for our team, interesting one. Onslaught did mention Bradley has been training. He did get a few minutes against Newcastle. He probably needed that. Is he fully ready? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's important to. I mean, Dom Slobosly had a great. I thought he was one of the better players against Newcastle at right back, but I think we need his energy in midfield in this game. I've still got my doubts about Konate this season. He's not been pulling up the trees, and I've already mentioned this. I've got to blame him for the last two games of his performance and the goals that have been conceded when he could have done something about them. Midfield's going to be interesting for us. Maka has been training, but is he match sharp for this game? I'd love to see Gravenberch, Slobosly and Maka in this game, but I've just got a feeling that Wirtz will start. I didn't mention Wirtz in my last video. At the Newcastle game, look, we know what a quality player he is. He's an exceptional generational talent, and he will be fine. But I don't know whether he's going to play him in this game or not. It'll be interesting. Or he will play him, give him another 70 minutes, and then bring Maka on. Up front speaks for itself. Salah, Ekitike, and Gakpo. But yeah. So my team, if it was me picking it, and I got the right instructions from my physio and medical staff, it would be Alisson, Bradley, Kirkes, Konate, Van Dijk, Slobosly, Gravenberch, Wirtz, because I think he's going to play him there, and like I say, Salah, Ekitike, and Gakpo. And the midfield is going to be where the battle is going to be won and lost. I think in this game we need Zubimendi will be in there. He'll be up against Wirtz. Obviously, we'll just have to wait and see how Arsenal play this. Do they play cautious? Will they not want to lose this game? Will they accept a draw? They probably would, but we need to go out for the 3 points and lay a marker down. As I say, we've got the shite international break coming up, and then we're back again in a fortnight. But yeah, that's the way I'm going to see it. I'm going to go for a Liverpool win. As I said, we've not been playing well, but a good performance here would be good for when the lads get back from the break, and then we can kick on, because it'll be virtually 2 games a week in September onwards, and we'll have to be at our sharpest. Look, the bench is going to be strong enough. Macca's going to be on the bench, hopefully. Chiesa, Jones, Elliott, all the usual suspects. But then again, I could see Jones coming into midfield. If Bradley's not 100%, Dom might play in that role. But the thing is, there's no Saka for them. They'll have Eze. I mean, Eze is a good player. He'll play on the left-hand side, won't he? Martinelli might come on the right-hand side. Just depends how Arteta wants to play it, or he might have both of them playing on that side to expose Dom. But I thought Dom did all right on Monday night, and I can't see him not doing all right tomorrow. Yeah, Curtis Jones, he might slip in there, and then again, Macca might come on for him there. So yeah, my prediction: Liverpool win. You tell me what you think, and I'm looking forward to it. Really am. It's Arsenal's first test. It's our first test, mind you saying that. The first 2 games have been testing, haven't they, for us? So going for a Liverpool win, as I always do. But it's the performance that I want to see us deliver from start to finish. Right, okay, that's enough for me on this one. If you like this video, please give me a like. If you are watching this for the first time and you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get this channel grown this season, and please share the video. I will do a post-match after the game has finished, and it should be out around about 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Okay, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, okay, whatever you're up to, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Up the Reds.